You ever wonder what I was doing on February 24th, 2020? Well, here you go. I just booked tickets to go see the Painstation exhibit in Berlin. Hopefully nothing happens between now and March that stops me from going. He could have just had a Big Mac.
Have you ever played Pong and thought to yourself, man, my left hand is not being violated enough? Well then meet the Painstation. This is a state-of-the-art contraption that mixes gamers' two biggest pastimes, gaming and losing their will to live because of gaming. The Painstation was created by two German students as an interactive art project in 2006. The concept of the Painstation is simple. Two people play a game of Pong where each of them has to put their hand on a metal plate. As the game continues to be played, more and more harmful effects begin to be activated. These include getting burned, electrocuted, and getting hit by a miniature whip.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but that's some pussy shit right there. There are much worse things the Painstation can do. How about, instead of being burned, it sends an embarrassing picture to your crush? And also, she's not a bad texter, she just doesn't want to text you.
So this is basically a more intense Bean Boozled. The Painstation has been around plenty of exhibits in Europe, but currently it's in Berlin, in the museum known as the Computerspiel Museum. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's German for games, but they f you up. The museum was actually online for a little while, and then it got reopened so it could house this gluten-free saw trap.
And also, the Painstation isn't the actual name of it. The technical name is the artwork formerly known as the Painstation. They got into some trouble with Sony, so they had to change the name. Similarly, I got into some trouble with the church, so I had to change my name. I am now known as the YouTuber formerly known as TheChrisDex.
There have been three versions of the Painstation: the Painstation 2.0, and the Painstation 2.5, which is the current version. The original was very clunky and was made out of any materials they could find, and they also had some very high scores on it to give people a challenge. And one person actually did manage to get on the leaderboards with 300 points. Their name was Gall, which is short for golly, I sure can't feel my hands. Then it was time to move on to the Painstation 2.0, which actually had adjustable pain levels.
Oh good, now I can slap an E for everyone on it.
It also ran faster because it now used a Windows operating system, and it had replaceable whips. Thank God, I'm always running out of those. The machine was also coin operated now, so that means if the Street Fighter machine was busy, you could play the next best thing.
Okay, so I made my own little device similar to the Painstation. I call it a claw. And this thing does is whenever I stumble
Now time for the Painstation 2.5, which for some reason was not called the Painstation 3. There wasn't too much different in this one. The case was painted in different colors now because that was a problem before. The pain levels now went up to 150% for all those times you look at your arm and say, damn, there are not enough scars on this, it's useless. Now players have to confirm they actually want to play by hitting the I agree button, so your friends don't get suspicious about why you want them to play Pong with you on this big ass machine. Now this game actually did lead to the inspiration of some other pain-based games, such as Shocking Duels. In this game, two players hold on to joysticks and get repetitive shocks until one of them lets go. Although in this one the pain is the focal point of the game, unlike the Painstation where you're playing an actual video game. The creators of the Painstation don't actually consider it a game or a product. To them it's a work of art. Painful art, but it's still art. Each device is handmade and one of a kind, so there's no way to get your own. And some machines actually have their own names. We have Will, Rudy, and Harry. Man, and I thought the PS4 had too many variations.
New pain game. I call this one Take a Shot Every Time You Lose in Smash. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose Bowser Jr.
Now it's probably time to go a bit more in depth with the actual gameplay since it's a bit complex. So basically you play a game of Pong, but every time you score a point the other player gets hit with an inflictor. You can actually get multipliers that boost the amount of inflictors you put on the other player. The pictures on the right tell you which inflictors you have activated. There's also the wimp meter, which separates the men from the dumbasses who enjoy getting hurt. The meter tells you how many times you kept your hand off the machine, and the person who's kept it off the least is the winner. Now if you go to the website you can actually see the pictures of the aftermath of the game. Or you could at least. So either they forgot to pay the fee for the page, or everyone who's played the Painstation has ceased to exist. Now as I said earlier, there is no way to play the game without going to the exhibit, but there are some alternatives. You can use a shock collar and have it be activated every time you die or lose, and that can be a replacement for one of the pain inflicted. For the burning sensation, you can put your hand on the
stick with Bean Boozled, or a slap on the wrist. I assure you the pain is not necessary.
Now many people will often wonder why games like this aren't more common. Now while I do understand that point of view, those people are far in between and most of them will probably only do it one time at the most. Most people just don't like getting hurt, and it's also probably illegal in most places, so that could be a problem. I think the Painstation is a cool concept, and maybe there could be other variations that use other games, like the Painstation times Geometry Dash. Now that would be a bloodbath.
You know, I think we need to leave pain games in the past, so I am proposing a new revolutionary idea. How about we combine gaming with exercise? I have a brand new plan for a game. How about every time there's a death in the game, you do 100 push-ups? And I'm not just talking your own death. any depth at all. So I went ahead and did a trial run with the Plague ink. And let's just say it went... well.